Hello, folks. Welcome to SMEs in Virtualization and Cloud. I'm Kong Yang.
And I'm Todd MUIRHEAD.
Hello, Todd.
Hey, Kong, how's it going?
Excellent, excellent. We just both came back from the big show, the conference that is
VMworld 2013.
Yes, DeFi Convention.
DeFi Convention, that's what we're doing.
Yes.
All the time.
Although I've seen
most days
combined acronyms like, is this DEF CON? Is this the new DEF CON?
DEF CON, I didn't think about that.
In there. So yeah. This week's episode is going to be all VMworld 2013. It was lots of announcements, some of them blasé, marketing, fluff-ish, because if you're doing status quo, more of the same is not good enough, my friend.
Definitely.
Yes. But there's some cool announcements too, and the best part about VMworld 2013 is getting to see all of our friends that we interact with.
Oh yeah, it was great. The whole virtual Twitterverse was there. You couldn't turn a corner without running into somebody.
Yes.
It was really good. It was a good time. And then so one thing that was different for me this year is that I worked in the hands-on labs as a lab captain. So this is my lab shirt. I thought I would wear it so you guys could recognize me more easily from if you saw me at VMworld. So it was really cool getting to be in the labs, getting to work with customers directly as they work on the labs, come in and see the labs, to really experience the amount of excitement that people have for the labs. I knew about, but I didn't really fully appreciate until I was there. I mean, every day, all week, right? So it was really pretty impressive, and
yeah, hands-on labs are great. I think their impact. I mean, this year was well done, no doubt about it. Kudos to the hands-on lab teams, yourself included.
Specifically, Josh,
Captain Schnee,
JP
Schnee in there. But I think the beauty of the HOL has extended to online with Project Knee, not to be confused with Josh Schnee.
Yeah, so that is the cool thing. So in this year, in about another week or so most likely by the time you see this video or very soon after, all the labs from VMworld will be available online. So you can go on and take the labs that were at VMworld online. And another note on the labs, which will tie us into some other stuff, is so the performance lab, which was my lab, came in second. Oftentimes the performance lab was number one, but this year we were number two in terms of number of times it was taken.
Yeah.
The number one lab was the NSX lab. So with the announcement of NSX,
of course,
the interest in that was shown directly in the labs. So the first day, performance and the NSX lab were kind of neck and neck, and then which was Sunday before the announcement. And then once the announcement happened on Monday, the NSX lab jumped way out, and tons of people were taking, everybody was taking. It was a very interesting topic. So it's exciting to see that much interest in NSX, which is the network virtualization.
Yeah. Who would have thunk a car, or if you're pronouncing that fast, that band that played at VMworld would be that popular?
That's true. I forgot they played at VMworld. Was that like 3 years ago?
Yeah. It was a veritable rap fest, as it was all, and it was it was interesting because during that band, what I remember most was the lead singer inviting ladies up, and I think 2 ladies went up, and that was it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So what was your favorite part of the show, besides the 80s party we went to?
Favorite part of the show, reconnecting with folks. I think for me this year, I was not tied to any duties at all. And so going my way, walking the Solutions Expo floor and not being shunned because I worked with a Austin vendor partner, and there was great because I could chat with engineers openly and freely. I wasn't on anybody's time schedule except my own. I could spend time with friends, and have more of a conversation than, hey, how are you doing, blah blah blah. Now it could be like, yeah, what do you think of this, and get their feedback immediately in there. So that was the best part, and this was by far my best VMworld, and but transitioning into why we're here on this beautiful football field again, It's that time of year again. Fantasy football time.
That's exactly right. I was going to say fantasy football, the real football season starts, well, this Thursday when the NFL kicks off.
Yes.
So Kong and I are actually in, we were in the same league, same league last year. We're in another league together again this year. We had our draft on Monday.
Yes.
And I
Todd was
totally,
kind enough to host us.
my
Thank you.
team is way better than Kong's team. He kept drafting Seattle players mindlessly, you know, like a newbie. So we're going to see how that works out.
Come on, Dangerous Wilson. Marshawn Lynch, I'm looking at you boys. Score some points for me. And then I had a little snafu. It only happens to noobs. Why couldn't it happen to Travis? It happened to me. So the little snafu was time ran out on SE Secede, which was the team drafting before me. Commissioner goes in to put in his draft pick. It skips him. Draft pick goes into mine, right? So I'm thinking, okay, and just remember that Baltimore Ravens defense and special teams is not on my team, because I went ahead and took the Patriots defense and special teams, who happened to have a Week 10 bye. And then flash forward to the 14th pick, the pick right before the float pick, and I'm like, okay, I need a defense to fill it out. Who do I take? I take the New York Jets because they have a Week 10 bye, and I'm looking at my Ravens that have that. Oh, hey Kong. By the way, you don't have the Ravens, you have the Patriots. So now you have two defenses with buys on Week 10. So that's pure awesomeness, but we'll overcome.
It's the subtlety that fantasy players appreciate totally, and if you don't, you probably don't get it. But
just like T.O., I'll persevere. Oh wait, that didn't work out well for T.O. But
so I just wanted to take this opportunity. I wanted to respond to some of our critics.
okay.
I've had some people say that, hey, all you guys talk about is serious enterprise software stuff and football. And that is not entirely true. As you guys know, there are other things that are important, and we will cover them in other episodes. But for now, I just thought that I would represent.
You are the man.
With one of our other favorite topics, as a strong response to our critics out there.
And Star Wars, for those of you who can't see. So.
There is a movie being filmed working on being filmed right now, so the anticipation is building.
Awesome. Well, folks, thank you very much for joining us this week. We'll see you next time. As always, if you have any questions or feedback, let us know. Virtual Todd on Twitter, Kong Yang on Twitter. See you guys.
Thanks, everybody.